Hello everybody, welcome to another Dreadlock video. Today, as I had a few comments, and I've seen a few posts about people on Instagram and things like that, about how to do this with the dread wrap after you've washed your dreads. Very, very simple and easy way to keep your dreads tied up and to help them on their way to drying if you don't like to go down the blow drying route, as I don't. So this is a very simple and effective way of keeping them up, stopping them from dripping everywhere, and just really absorbing most of that moisture before you give it a real good towel rub at the end. So yeah, I've got the morning off of work, working some shift basically from 2 till 10 in the evening, so I get a nice morning, lie in, I can do whatever I want. So having a nice breakfast, bit of chili paste and cheese on toast with a bit of ham on top too, grilled it, some grilled peppers and a nice duck egg, all fresh from the garden. Well, the duck eggs is anyway. Lovely fresh duck eggs. So I'm going to dig in. Honestly man, these things are so good. That's our breakfast done. Last bit. I think that Ola might have wanted some. Ola, come here. There she is. You're not having nothing. Nope, that was my food. You can't get any of my food. You can't have any of my food. Neither can you, Lou. Okay. Anyway, back to the subject. Yeah. I had quite a few comments about things like how I do this wrap. It's a really simple and easy way, so I'll give you a little demonstration basically and run you through it like a tutorial. If I can get this bloody charger up on this chair. Okay, so nice and simple basically. Hopefully you can see me there. All it is it's just like a basic dread wrap. I've had this one in for maybe 30-45 minutes now. Had a shower earlier on. Come on guys, out of the way. Out of the way. So basically, to start with, you'll obviously want to wash your hair. Have it all wet and out. And give it a good wring first. Give it a good, whilst you're in the shower, you know, get the water out of it, all that lot. Then, you want to hang it down like this. So, all over the front. Make sure all of it's down as well. All from behind your ears as well. Put all those little loose stragglers out. And flop it all down in front of you. Sift your fingers through it too if you want. Make sure it's all straightened out and down. And then you're going to get your towel. You're going to open it out like this. You're going to put it over the back of your head like this. Position it so that the edge is at your hairline at the back. You then want to tuck this bit under your ear. Okay? So now your ears popped out. Same on the other side. So now you've got both your ears popped out. Then basically you grab these two ends here from underneath. So this one, and then you just tuck one under the other. Okay, so you cross them over, tuck one under the other. Then you pull this one over the top and then flop it all back. And then you're all wrapped up. And that's basically the simplest way how to wrap your head, like a girl does basically. So yeah, girls and people with long hair, this is how they would wrap their hair. And I find it just helps, you know, after a shower you're wet, and if you put a t-shirt on, you know, you get that like ring of wet around the top of your chest and stuff, and down your back. So this just helps stop that basically, until your hair is dry enough. Usually I keep it in for about 30-40 minutes, like I have now, and then when I take it off, you'll feel the towel is absolutely soaked already. Like this isn't really doing anything now because this towel's already soaked. But like when I take it off, I'll like my other video, you know, with the ringing and the towel, I'll do that sort of quickly, just to make sure it's dry enough for me to leave the house basically, and dry enough that I know that like later on that day it will be actually dry and not wet when I go to bed. So yeah, and there's not really any risks with this. Like there's nothing that can really go wrong, so I don't have any worries about wrapping it up like this. And like I've explained in my other videos, you know, if you're washing your hair properly and taking care of it, it's not going to go like mouldy if you leave it wet. So as long as you're not leaving it like soaking wet and it's wet for like 2 or 3 days, I'm talking about like, you know, giving it a good wring out like I tell you to. Obviously not damaging any hairs. It doesn't damage hairs. You can't, unless you're being really, really heavy handed with it, you can't damage any hairs. But yeah, if you're basically doing what I say, and your hair will dry in a day, like literally when you come back from work, then like later on, if you wash it in the morning, you come back later on, maybe like 6 o'clock, your hair should be dry. I don't see why it shouldn't be dry. Obviously, climate depending, but I live in England, and England's not exactly the warmest place or the sunniest place, so I mean, my hair dries fine. Yeah, it's not going to go bad, basically, so good little tip for wrapping your hair up. It even works for short dreads as well, and I used to do it ever since I got dreads, and if you remember in my first videos, my dreads were like this big when I first got them, so this has always worked for me, so, you know, it's fine. Cool guys, hope this helps. Oh, another thing as well, obviously, as your dreads get longer, you might need a longer towel. You might be able to see, or you can't really see, but basically, my dreads are coming at the end of this towel now, because they're getting longer. So, the longer your dreads grow, possibly the bigger towel you'll need. This is just like a regular beach towel, so this isn't like the biggest kind. Obviously you get those, you know, those massive bath towels, you know, the big luxury ones. I think we've got a few of those. My hair's fine in that. I've got like another couple of inches left to grow in that. Yeah, so cheers guys, thank you very much for watching, and I'll be back again soon for another dreadlock update, or another drawing picture, drawing video, either one. Cheers guys, see you later, bye.